All right, guys, let's start this arm day with the shoulder portion. Get it out of the way. Should be the last video with these mics. According to Amazon, the new ones got delivered today, so better be true. That's all I gotta say. Oh yeah. Not sponsored, but best flavor. Okay. Ooh. Now. Ooh. 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 Ah. As always, if I'm filming Brandon, I gotta let him get his little wave in. And if you guys ever see him do that in a video, comment a wave emoji back. If you don't, it's disrespectful. We don't disrespect Brandon on this channel. Ooh. 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 Last set, shoulder press, and then we'll hit some kind of variation of the lateral raise and move on to the part we actually want to be doing. The buys and tries. Let's move on. Whew. No pump yet in the triceps, just saying. Ooh. It's feeling good. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Those are feeling great. Whew. So if you can't tell, we're kind of off on this offshoot where there's a stack of dumbbells, but it's in a corner where no one is, compared to going out to the actual free weight area where there's going to be a crap ton of people just to grab like the 15 or 20s. So over here on our own, we're not in anyone's way. Oh. Oh. Oof. 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 Oh man, let's go curl something. All right, time for what has to be one of my favorite bicep machines on the planet. Obviously, you can set up a bench and grab some dumbbells and have the same effect, but sometimes the machine's pretty freaking nice. Oh yeah. Ooh. I think I got chest work history. Still feeling it. Oh man, last set of these. All right, pretty good. Let's curl something else. I think this is probably pretty easily predictable given our previous arm days here. But we love this machine, and these two machines typically follow each other in one way, shape, or form because they're in such close vicinity of each other. And these good machines. So, get a wider than I normally go since we're going to do all our bicep exercises together. And, whew. I might need a little water next time. Water in this one. Okay. Last set of these that I think we're going to sandwich our tricep and our bicep exercises. So we'll do these two bicep, hit two tricep, hit two more bicep, hit two more tricep. We're done. So we'll kind of sandwich them a little bit. Hit some triceps. So this dip machine's been out of commission probably about a month or so. So I have no idea what weight I want to start on. So we'll start light, about 145. See how it feels. Move on from there. Yeah, come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Push. All right. Go a little heavier on the set. 175. Oh, how high up these handles are. Tickle my own armpits. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Final set of these. Then we'll go hit some push downs. Ooh. All right, let's move on. Ooh. Ooh. It's been a pretty good arm pump so far. Sounds like guns up, baby. Look at how fat I am. Check it. One more, guys. Perfect. So we moving the flame to mog him real quick. Just kidding. We'll get kicked out. They'll set off the lunk alarm, which will actually just be the retarded fat guy alarm today, but that's fine. Oh yeah. Let's go curl something. Yeah. I'm kidding. Alright. Get some of these. And then some, probably some spider curls. Oh yeah. What's up? Alright. I'm trying to keep the same weight this whole time, even if this is the second to last bicep exercise and I'm using the 40s as if I'm fresh. But push until failure. Oh, the pump is good right now. All right. Final set of these, and we're gonna hit some spider curls, or try to. We'll see what happens. All right. Did some spider curls. And get back into some triceps. I missed. Ooh. All right. Spider curls to finish off the biceps. Then we'll probably do skull crushers and then finish on a rope extension. So earlier we discovered that the mics weren't recording. I don't know when that started or how soon I caught it. So I will say this again. According to Amazon, the new mics arrived today. So this should be the last video where that is an issue. Let's hope for the best. All right. This 60 is starting to feel pretty stinking heavy, but I'm not gonna go down and weight. This is the last bicep exercise, so I'm just gonna keep trying to push it to failure. Oh man. So we'll just take a brief break and hit a few more and be done with these. We'll keep the angle the same. Hit skull crushers. And then, depending on how we feel, skull crushers might be the end of it, or we'll go over to the cable stacks again to finish off on some rope extensions. But depends on how we feel after these skull crushers. But my idea would be to go pretty heavy on these skull crushers and then go over there and do a lighter weight, light squeezing for the extensions. And just get a good pump, get a good finisher. And, all right. Ooh. I only have 5 or 6 left in me. All right. Oh, sit around. Hit some skull crushers. All right. No change in weight, no change in angle. Just flip over. Hit some skull crushers. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. 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 So if you do skull crushers and you do a flat bench, easy bar curl, bar, and you find it hurts your wrist, switch to a straight bar. If you still find discomfort in, say, your elbows or something, what I found was raising it up to an incline and then doing what I do, where I kind of bring my head over the edge of the bench. Has helped immensely. Like, I do not feel any pain anymore on skull crushers, and I would say skull crushers have helped grow my arms tremendously in terms of overall lift, because I've been getting really good tricep gains, which make up 2/3 of your arms. So if you don't like skull crushers, raise the bench, try a straight bar, see how that feels. Oh. One more of those. Alright, final set of these skull crushers. And I think we might have 2 or 3 sets in the triceps for some rump extensions. Alright, let's go finish off. Alright, so like I was just saying a second ago, I'm probably only going to do 2 or 3 sets of these. That's a good way to finish. Oh, I don't think I've ever used the cable stacks in here, so. Oh, yeah, we'll do 2 or 3 of those. Oh, man.
How did you get harder to begin with?
We're cooked. We're done. That's a good workout. See you guys in the bathroom for your pose down. Yo, post workout pump check. Well, no one's in here but me and Brandon. Alright, I'll see you guys in the car. Alright, I gave the car some time to actually cool down today, so hopefully we don't experience the common theme lately. On days like today, let's see, it's exactly 100 degrees outside. according to my car. So, definitely need to give the car some time to cool off, so hopefully the phone doesn't stop filming mid-car talk. So, that was definitely a efficient and satisfactory arm pump. I am very pleased with it. Now, could we have done a little more shoulder? Yeah. But I think we got the basics in terms of a press and a lateral raise. Don't Front raises just aren't something I'm gonna do a bunch. You don't always need to do two separate presses. I'm pretty big on doing two presses, one machine and one free weight of some sort, whether it be barbell, Smith, or dumbbell. But today, one lateral raise, one press, and shoulders are pretty pumped, pretty happy with how they feel, considering that they were hit at the very beginning of the workout, and I still feel the pump. No complaint. But that might have been the best bicep and tricep pump. Might be the best tricep and bicep pump I've ever had. Currently, it's just my arms feel massive. So, and you guys got your little pre-workout pose down to kind of show off where my arms were before the workout, and you got a pump check afterwards. I don't know why. I just walked into the bathroom. No one was in there. Big old mirror to myself, and I thought, you know what? I'll film how my arms look without a pump. And originally it was just for me, but I was like, you know what? I'll throw it in the video. So that should be at the very beginning of the workout, just a quick little hitting a few arm poses, seeing where the arms are, and then hitting a quick pump check after the fact. But especially when it came to triceps, almost had too much of a pump that I feel like I could see less definition in them after the workout than I could at the beginning. But definitely happy with today's workout. So tomorrow is leg day. I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, let's see, last leg day, holy cow, that gave me a drum scare, sorry guys. Last leg day was it was a quad focused. So, tomorrow's supposed to be a ham focused, but I'll kind of see where the legs are feeling. If my knees are feeling good enough to hit a full leg workout, we might do it. But if they're kind of then we'll just hit a hamstring if we're supposed to. So, just depends on how my knees are feeling tomorrow. Because right now I'm feeling full, right? Like full leg day. My knees aren't bothering me right now, so just take advantage of it. But that doesn't mean they won't be bothering me tomorrow. But we'll see. But point being, tomorrow legs are getting hit either way. And I really don't understand why that specific spot on the interstate always knocks. Anyways, before my phone bugged out and stopped filming, I have no idea why that spot at the bottom of that exit ramp always causes the phone mount to fall. There's no speed bump there, and coming up is where all the speed bumps are. There, and there, and nothing. You guys are where you're supposed to be. So, do not know, but before I was so rudely interrupted by my phone randomly turning itself off and not filming. No idea why it does that. But not important right now. Back to what we're talking about. Tomorrow's leg day, hamstrings or full. We'll see. You guys will see. I'll know before you do, because I would have already hit it and done that workout. But on my way home now, I'm completely fasted, which was another reason that I dropped the weight so drastically on like a lot of my sets today. Or I would do my normal weight, but like I was failing a lot faster is because I'm completely fasted. I've been doing OMAD again for the first time in forever. I know not everyone's gonna. A lot of people would probably be like, "Oh, you're ruining. You're not taking advantage of uh, protein synthesis. You're not getting 4 or 5 meals a day in with decent amount of protein. Kind of keep a steady flow of protein intake into your body." A lot of people would swear by doing that. But sometimes the best thing for me, because I get so hungry in the evening after I've worked out, after I've worked, those late night cravings hit you, whatever. It's better for me to just eat one big meal towards the end of the day, even if it's 5 or 6 o'clock by habit. So you're like, oh, that's not late at night. Yes, it's not. But it's a super high in protein meal. We're talking 180 grams of protein in one setting, if not slightly more. We're talking 1,500 to 1,700 calories in one meal because I'm trying to get my calories in. And that guy was on his phone. It looked like he was going to get over the line and sideswipe me. So I was kind of just keeping an eye on it as it passed the front of my car. Anyways, it's like the deficit I'm currently on is 1,750 or 90, something in there, pushing 1,800, but about 1,700 and something calories a day. So, but when you're doing OMAD and you're getting all your protein in and everything else in one meal, super filling. You're going to be full for hours. You're going to go to bed full. You're going to go to bed tired because your body's breaking down and digesting all this protein, which protein burns the most calories to digest and to break down in compared to carbs and fats, which is another reason you want to eat a high protein diet if you're looking to lose weight. Now, I'm not purposely doing a keto or carnivore, but what I'm doing is when I go shopping, and you guys will see this when I do a grocery haul at some point, but I'm going out, the first thing I'm doing is grabbing any and all my protein sources, whether it be protein powders, turkey breast, chicken breast, ground chicken, green ground beef, ground turkey, or decent quality lunch meats and egg, low-fat Greek yogurt, and cottage cheese. Those are my main things that I'm always going to grab first, even if it makes 0 sense to grab them first, because now I got to go back to where I've already been to get to an aisle. I grab those first to make sure that no matter what, I have found and secured my main sources of protein. I normally have my calculator app out, and I'm adding up how much everything costs. And then I get into stuff like my low carb, extreme wellness or carb balanced tortillas. And then I get into my delightful bread, which is like a low calorie bread option, or I'll grab a keto bread. But something that's anywhere between 30 and 45 calories per slice of bread. And I really like the keto-friendly hamburger buns by Better Goods. So I'll grab those. And even though, they're keto buns, you're doing keto, no, I grab them because they're higher in fiber and lower in calories. So they're just better overall for dieting. So, and they're one of the only keto buns or just low-calorie bun option I've ever found that is just as good, just as soft and yet high in quality as just your normal everyday hamburger bun. So if you look at normal hamburger buns, you're looking at anywhere between 120, 150. Some like if you get the Nature's Own butter bread hamburger buns, you're looking at like 180 calories for just the bun, compared to 50 calories, a few grams of protein, and a few grams of fiber, just as soft, just as good. And now, for the calories of one bun, you could have 3 or 4. So,
just to keep myself forward, I might patty out like my pound and something of ring ground beef and make 3 or 4 hamburgers with like a low fat Kraft single on it. Now I got 3 to 4 cheeseburgers that are low in calorie, high in protein, and very filling. So, but that's just me. Everyone's going to diet on their own, and they're going to do what works best for them. Someone else might be all in for chicken, broccoli, and rice. Someone might absolutely love their vegetables more than me and might eat like shredded lettuce with each meal and stuff like that. But I'm a picky eater and a foodie and a fat guy at heart, and still am on the outward appearance for now. But like, so I gotta love what I'm eating, and I'm not big on most vegetables. I can eat raw spinach. I really don't like lettuce. I can eat it when I'm absolutely in the mood for it. And if you've never tried it, salt and pepper your salads. 100%. Shredded iceberg lettuce with just salt and pepper on it. And if you really want dressing, some mustard. It's amazing. It changes the game if you salt and pepper, if you season your salads. I heard someone say, "Oh, season your salad." I was like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Who on God's green earth put salt and pepper on lettuce? And then I did it. And one of the only salads I ever ate where I didn't put mustard on it, because I would prefer to have dressing on my salads. But so if you've never done that, give it a try. But I'm not big. I don't like corn. I like green beans. I don't like the toughness of asparagus. Not that. Maybe I could stomach it if I really want to, throw it on the grill or something. I can eat raw broccoli. Do not like it cooked. Gives it weird taste. Don't like it. Do not like steamed broccoli. But I've always been very picky. I love fruits. I need to start getting more fruits in. That'd be great. Start buying grapes, bananas, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. Those sound so good right now. But start getting some fruit in. Get some daily nutrients into my diet other than just, protein. Have a slightly more balanced diet. But when I go shopping, you guys will see. Like, my main goal, 100%, is like focusing in hard on the protein sources first. It's like the other day when I went shopping, I went in and I grabbed all my protein first. So I got my turkey breast, my bags of chicken breast. Didn't have any ground chicken, but they had wing ground beef and ground turkey, so I grabbed it. And then I grabbed my almond milk, protein powder, and then I went to the bread aisle and I found some low-calorie bread. And then because, I had a budget that I was looking to aim for like a general idea of like, only spend like $150. I went in and grabbed 3 cases of diet sodas. So I grabbed, I don't remember the brand name, but Diet Cream Soda, Diet Strawberry Cream Dr. Pepper, and Diet Dr. Pepper. So that's just how I shop. I try to go for the things that are going to be the most important in the diet and grab them first. And then, some of the more enjoyable things like the breads and the diet sodas. And if I'm in the mood for like a baked Lay's potato chip or a baked Cheeto, something like, or if you've ever tried them, the popped corners or Smart Red Ohrenbacher's Smart Pop, which is super low in calorie, but I don't get that very often. So, because typically I don't have much room for stuff like that. But now that I'm back to doing OMAD, it might be something that works its way back into the diet, just because when I'm eating multiple meals a day, if I'm sitting there adding like a Lay's baked potato chip or a bag of popcorn to the side, I might sit there and have that with like every meal. And next thing you know, I'm short on my protein, my carbs are super high. Oops, I enjoyed myself too much. Even if I didn't go over my calories, I don't want to sit there and miss my protein. So, going back to OMAD or intermittent fasting, whatever you want to say, it's going to help a lot. I started doing it yesterday. I feel great. Feel fine. I'm really not hungry throughout the day. It's kind of towards the end of the workout and then the drive home that I'm really hungry. But enough about that. You guys don't want to hear about dieting all day. So we'll go in and eat. And then you guys will see me tomorrow for some legs.